to inspire you about building your own business and helping you stay on track of your goals. It's a daily cup of motivation. A supportive group of women who wants to see you succeed in your business, and we'll support you every step of the way. Right in the morning. Just put your mind to it. Coffee with Nikkie. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo. Wake up in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm yawning, brainstorming when my mind is forming. Time to tune to this morning show early in the morning. Listen to Coffee with Nikkie. Oh yes, she's busy. If you need help, tune on the channel right with me. Strong, independent women make it sound easy. Take it Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Coffee with Nikkie. I am your host, Miss Nikkie, and this is your daily cup of information and inspiration. We got another cloudy, dreary, rainy day. This summer is like, what are we doing with all of this rain? What are we doing? Like, rain, go away, come again another day, or whatever he say. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's just too much. Okay, so we got more rain, but that's not going to stop us from bringing the sunshine. Of course, I'm going to bring the energy today, and of course, we are going to have a good time, because why wouldn't we? All right, so yesterday we were talking about do your habits match your hopes. We're going to recap that real fast, and we're going to talk about today breaking up with yourself, because it's time for you to get rid of that. Dump that zero. What is it? Drop that zero. Get with this hero. I forgot the song, but y'all know what I'm saying. It's time for you to dump yourself. Not yourself, but your old self, right? Because it's not serving you. So we're going to talk about that today. I also want to just let you know I have one seat. One. Say it with me, y'all. One seat left for tonight's class. If you didn't get your class, you ain't get your class. I'm not going to do another 3-day intensive. Probably for another month. We'll see how that goes, but I'm definitely not going to do another live. I'm going to see how I'm going to check it out, see what I need to do as far as making it something that they can do self-paced. So I will have a course where it'll be a self-paced course, but it will not be an intensive. We won't be, interacting live. So if you miss it this time, then you're just going to have to wait till next month. I'm telling you, though, you can have a month full of content, so you don't want to miss it. Especially if it's all about connecting with your audience, and you definitely want to get your audience together, especially for the holiday season, because that's when the people won't be selling, right? And I think Larry said yesterday in the chat, fall, winter season is the time where candle makers shine, and and that's true. So if you want to shine in the fall winter season, then you need to have recognition. And how are we going to get recognized if we don't create scroll stopping content? I'm just saying what you say. Okay, so so if you have not grabbed your seat, grab your seat. If you are a YouTube member, you have if you are a YouTube crew member, you got an exclusive discount, so make sure you use it. If you are a BCMC member, you also have a discount for there as well. And that's it. That's all. I got one seat available. You want it, you better grab it. You want it, you better grab it. And like I said, it's 3 days. As soon as you get out of the class. Matter of fact, you'll be able to post content while you're even in the class, okay? But after the 3 days, you're going to be able to post confidently. You're going to know what to do, what to say, all of that. So if you don't have your seat, honey, I'm just saying you won't miss out on a good thing. So make sure make sure you use your code. And let me see. What else do I have? Yeah. Oh, and tomorrow night, not tomorrow night. I'm so used to saying tomorrow night. tomorrow afternoon, I'm going to do a special lunchtime body cocktail bar. So it's going to be happy hour, and we are going to be packing orders. So if you'd like to order from my body cocktail bar, we are clearing the bar to make room for the new bar, which is going to be desserts and drinks. And if you would like to purchase from the bar, it's discounted pricing. So go on ahead and place your order, and at lunchtime, I will be packing it tomorrow. And even if you don't order and you just want to come and support, I would appreciate it. It's on my Bubble Babes page. That's BUBBLE, just that. Okay. And you'll be able to just watch and share with some friends. I'd rather you share it instead of, you know what I'm saying? Like, Nikki, I can't get anything and just don't show up. No, I'd rather you come and share it, even if you can't. You know, everybody don't have it all the time, and I get it. So, yes. So definitely join us tomorrow. We'll be on at lunchtime, and then we have day 2 of our class. And then I'm going to, I have, how many platforms am I going to share? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 platforms. 5 platforms. And yesterday I learned something even better, quicker, cheap. Let me stop talking. If you miss my class, you miss my class. But I'm about to show y'all something. I'm about to put you on game. You don't need to know how to, you don't need to be tech savvy. All you need to know how to do is log into the software and download some pictures. That's all you need to do. I'm telling you, I'm simplifying everything. I'm not teaching you where it's like you're becoming a master of any platform. I'm showing you exactly what you need to do to get the results that you need. You can learn whatever you want to learn about that platform later, but I'm going to show you exactly what you need to do to get the results that you need. Point blank, period. So with that being said, y'all, let's check and see who's in the building. Good morning, good morning. Oh, I feel like I got a sneeze. I feel a sneeze coming on. Wait, hold on, y'all. Okay. Oh, good morning, good morning, good morning, Miss Lois. How are you doing this amazing morning? Miss Lois said, good morning, everyone. I am blessed and highly favored. Yes, yes, and yes. Good morning. We got the HBIC of BCMC, the Black Candle Makers Club, and of BCMC University. We also have the Princess of Ghana, Jewels of Ghana, the one-hit wonder, the rap god, my sis, Jewels in the building. Good morning, sis. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing? She said, it's my Friday. Happy Juneteenth Eve Day. Come on, Juneteenth Eve Day. You just, I never heard that before in my life. Happy Juneteenth Eve Day, y'all. Okay. Good morning, Christina. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And how are you doing this amazing morning? Good morning, good morning, good morning, cousin. Cousin said, Grand Rising, my hearts, Grand Rising. Good morning, Miss Kim. Miss Kim's in the building. Miss Kim said, good morning, lovelies. Good morning, Miss Kim. Yesterday, I was showing Miss Kim's image, and I don't know if you could hear her, because when I was checking, listen, rewind. When I was checking the replay, it seemed a little low, and I was like, I wonder if people were, if they could hear it. But listen, Miss Kim created some good stuff for Miss Kim. So yes, y'all, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. At new student orientation this morning, I won't be on long. Okay, sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan. Good morning, Melly Mel. Good morning, good morning, good morning. She said, good morning, party people. Party people. You won't get funky. Ow. You won't get funky. And y'all, I'm gonna have to do it myself, because y'all gonna be sick of me, because I keep saying I gotta change my girl's voice and I ain't changed it yet. So here I go. Okay. I hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button. You know what? I actually have the recording of myself saying that on an audio. I probably could just upload it. This is me thinking out loud. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see, Mr. Wilson. We'll see. All right, Caitlin is attending Alabama State. Alabama State University Hornets. My son is looking at Infinite is looking at Alabama State too. That was his dream school, but you know, we'll see. Hit the like button as you enter. Yes, hit the like button. Hit the like button. I hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button. Miss Kim is sending all the sunshine from Cali because they got it, because clearly we don't. Okay. Miss Kim says sending you all warmth and sunshine. And as always, West Coast always comes and rides in together. Good morning, Lakeisha Keisha. Lakeisha Keisha said, good morning, everyone. I am truly blessed. Yes, yes, and yes. Good morning, Big Meech, the moderator. She said, good morning, everyone. Please hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button. And what's up, baby? We got Jamie in the building. Jamie, we missed you, girl. Where you been? Jamie's in the building, y'all. If you don't remember, if you were day one, you remember Jamie. If you don't, this is Jamie, y'all, from New Orleans. She said, good morning, everyone. I won't be on long, but we'll catch the replay. Hey, let's get it. Let's go. Good morning, Miss Anita. Miss Anita. Oh, Miss Anita. Miss Anita. Ow, Miss Anita. Miss Anita. Let's get it. Miss Anita. Miss Anita. Let's get it. Let's go. Good morning, Tracy. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Miss Tracy. All right. So Tracy was on live yesterday. Y'all got to catch up on these lives. Miss Tracy was on there talking about why she uses soy wax, and it was a good time. And she was sharing also her favorite candles and things like that. So y'all make sure y'all catch up for Candles and Conversation. I think that's what it's called, right, Miss Tracy? Thank you so much, sis. Yes, we only have one seat left. One seat left. If you ready to level up, let's get it. Let's go. You ready to create the content? You ready to make your content resonate with your audience and stop them from scrolling? Listen. Get in here. Get in here. Get in here. Get in here, like Armand says. Good morning, Melissa. Melissa's in the building. She said, good morning, everyone. I'm blessed. Yes, yes, and yes. Good morning, Larry from Mandu Candles. He said, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Larry. Larry says, smash the like button. Smash the like button. You snooze, you lose, period. Period. And then you got to wait for it to come around again. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Let me see. Good morning, Sheila from VA. Sheila from VA is in the building. She said, good morning on another winning Wednesday. Yes, yes, and yes. The key to success is to focus on goals, not obstacles. Love, love, love your morning messages. Good morning, Martini. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing this amazing morning? Big Me said the math ain't mathing, y'all. Come on, y'all. Let's get it. Let's go. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. I sing the song and everything. I don't encourage y'all to hit the like button. Always have me shucking and jiving for likes. I need y'all to get it together. I need y'all to get it together. All right. Let me see. Yes, it's a really good time, huh? It's bittersweet. My little cousin ran track for Alabama, and my other little cousin played soccer for them, but they ended up transferring schools in Texas. Oh, got you. Yes, Candles and Conversation. Yes, no seats left. Oh, bam! Y'all heard that? I didn't even know my class was sold out. Bow, 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 bow. Bow. If y'all can see me, I'm acting a plum fool. I am acting a plum fool. Why? Because I'm about to get into it in a minute. Remember, I was telling you about with Myron Golden. I was watching Myron Golden yesterday, and or the day before yesterday, and I wrote notes. I was sitting there. I am so intrigued, and I absolutely love me some Myron Golden. Like, I have to meet him at some point in my lifetime, right? But Myron Golden is just so amazing to me, so captivating. I love the way he speaks. I love the way he delivers the message. Very impactful. He's not very dramatic. He's very calm, cool, and collected. And he said, you can't have what you expect and desire the opposite, which means they both can't live there. You can't have a desire and a doubt and have them exist in the same thing. It can't, because You're going to move in the same way. The way you feel like it's going to happen is the way you're going to move, right? So if you feel like you're not going to sell out, then that's how you're going to move, right? Because everything you do is going to have that kind of energy. You got to switch up the energy. He said you got to switch up the mindset. Your mindset's got to, because your imagination could think of anything, right? Your imagination could see all things. If you create the vision, you'll see it in your mind's eye, and your brain don't know the difference, right? And so you're gonna move in a different way. You're gonna move in a different way, and when you shift it, you're going to see the difference. And I'm gonna tell you right now, here's a transparency moment. Whenever, and this is for all of us as product makers, whenever we have product launches or we're doing something, we want to go, we're doing a pop-ups or whatever, in our mind we automatically think, what if I don't sell? I may not sell. I hope people come. Like the thoughts that we have in our head, I won't so much say they're negative, but they're not helping to get your mindset together to say, this is going to be an amazing day to sell. This is an amazing day for me to sell products, that kind of thing. Because you could just switch your words. You may not sell everything, but your mind could say, this is an amazing day to meet new people so that I can sell my product to them. Or this is an amazing day for me to try to connect with my audience. This is an amazing experience for me to do A, B, and C. Like we could change what our thoughts were and not saying, oh, I bet we won't even sell out. Ain't a lot of people here. I don't even think I'm going to sell out. What if nobody wants my product? Like we got to switch what we're thinking, and we have to start. Like I said, it may not be something that you might not sell everything, but if you switch the way you think, the way that you sell is going to be different. The way that you speak is going to be different. The confidence that you have is going to be different. I'm going to share something with y'all because, full transparency moment. All right. So initially when I did the class, I was like, I know what I want to deliver. I know the value that everybody is going to get from this class. I know that they're going to be able to use this. But now, since I put a price on it, are the people going to come? Are they going to think it's too expensive? And I don't think, first of all, it ain't expensive at all. Okay. If you ask me, I think it's way undervalued. Right. But are the people going to want to pay? Right. Did I give enough value? Did I show them how they could really use this in their lives and how this can benefit their business and, grow their audience? Did I do a good enough job? So all of those things were going through my mind, right? All of those things were going through my mind. And I was like, I had to flip the switch as soon as I heard Mr. Golden. I had to flip the switch and say, what? I know who I am. I know what I'm delivering. I know what the people are going to get from it. I know they're going to be able to apply it immediately. I know that this is what they need. So now, instead of me, just working so hard on just making sure that I delivered a great product, I was working on delivering a great product, showing you, giving you more value, and then making sure that I showed up confidently sharing my class, because I know the results that I got from the people that I used in my tests. We got crazy good results. And if we could get that, and it was just me just playing around, imagine what you won't get when you're intentional about it. So you have to think about the outcome that you want, right? My outcome was to sell out. And I didn't know. And right here, right now, this is when I found out that I sold all the classes. I didn't know that I sold all the classes. I'm like, I got one seat left. You know what I'm saying? And I have switched that to, what if the people don't find it valuable enough? Or what if the people don't buy it? To now I'm sold out. Right? Because you've got to switch your mindset. Your mindset has got to shift. And this is why today's message is break up with your old self, because you cannot take the old self into the new goals, right? You can't take it to your new level, because the way that you were thinking in the past and that mindset has got to go. Because if it's not serving you and it's keeping you small and it's keeping you from growing, then it's time for you to break up with that. So we're going to be talking about that today. So let me just go back into the comments, because y'all know I'll run my mouth. Run it. Good morning, April. Good morning. Long time no see. Where you been? Well, I know I seen you in the DM, but I'm just saying, where you been over here? She is sold out. Your girl girl is what? She's sold out. Not sold out to the. Yes. Yes. I am going to toot my own horn. Yay me! Yay me! If you snooze, you lose. You missed it. You missed it. You missed it. You missed it. Okay. Good morning, sis. Good morning, Chantel. How you doing this amazing morning? And to that, we say what?
You better thank a union member.
Yes, you better thank a union member. Cheers to the sellout. Yes. And not selling out because I sold out to the people and to the, I didn't sell out like that, but I sold out the class. Hey, let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. Your lack of qualification is your qualification. You better tell it. You better tell it. I love me some Myron Golden. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. You better thank a union member. Absolutely. They're going to pay for value if they are going to elevate, period. And not to mention, like I said, the price is pretty low for the value that you're getting. And matter of fact, I'm fast tracking you, right? I'm taking you to the express lane. You're not going, you don't need to sit there and figure out, oh, how I'm going to use Midjourney. Oh, how I'm going to use this. I don't know what prompts to put in. I don't know how to do this. I'm fast tracking all of that. You ain't got to worry about none of that. I'm going to give you the results you need immediately. And like I said, if you were hemming and hawing because you figure, oh, I'm going to learn it on my own, good luck. I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying it's going to take your time. It took me a very long time to learn how to use Midjourney. A very long time. And I'm still learning. And I'm not saying that you can't still learn. You should always be learning, right? And so I'm always learning new things. Yesterday, I learned something. Yesterday, I was taking my time. And it's a good thing that I had a little distraction because it was beneficial to me, right? I had a little distraction and I figured out how to do something. And I was like, whoa. And I was on go. After I figured this thing out, I was on go. And I'm going to be sharing that in my class tonight. And if you can see it, I used Kay's. Kay was my example. I took her lookbook page and the lookbook page on the model. I'm just saying. All right, your time and effort is very much appreciated. I thank you, Larry. Thank you. We are not thinking negative. No, we are not. We are not thinking negative. That was me last night, and I had to check myself. Yep, you got to check yourself. You got to stop it because it's natural for you to start thinking that. It's natural for you to start talking bad about yourself because if you're talking bad about yourself, then, if something don't happen, you're like, I knew I couldn't do it. I knew. And then you just confirming that. We're not confirming that. We're not confirming that. We're not. We gotta do better. Let me see. Candace talked about this very thing last night. We are no longer going to undervalue. Period. I give a lot of information for free. I do a lot. If somebody asks me, Nikki, can you show me something? I do. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel a way anymore about charging. Well, kind of sometimes, but I don't feel a way about charging. Not anymore. Boom, not anymore. But you got to get your mind there. You got to bring your mindset along with it, right? Because if you don't, you're going to stay stuck. And nobody's going to care to say anything. You got some people that'll say, girl, you need to do this and you need to do that. You got some people that'll do that, but you got the people who are benefiting from you sitting there giving all of this information for free. You got those people talk about keep on doing it. Keep on doing it just the way you're doing it because they benefit from it, right? Thank you, April. Thank you. Thank y'all. Yes, congratulations. Thank you. Good morning, Dr. C. How are you doing this amazing morning? You are the GOAT. Thank you, Miss Lois. Thank you. If you purchased your ticket, please. Okay, this is what I need you to do. And I'm glad you say that, Miss Lois, because you just reminded me that I needed to say something because we was working on getting your prep book last night. You have to get your prep book. Do not come to my class without your prep done. Do not come. You pay for the class. If you want to be unprepared, that's on you. But don't ask me questions in the middle of the class while everybody else did what they were supposed to do. Don't ask me questions about how to set something up and how to do something when all that information was already given to you, right? Because you're taking away from the class. There is prep work that is required for this class. I don't care if you do it 10, 15 minutes before the class even starts, but at least get an idea of what is going on with the run of the show. Like Chantel says, run the show. At least get an idea of what we're going to do with the class. Do not come in there unprepared. Please do not. Please do not. Okay. Let me see. Can't wait for class. Hey, oh, sorry. Thank you, Miss Tracy. All right, so you got to sign into your Shopify account, and there's going to be a section right there at the top by your name. It should say courses, and if it you go into courses, and then the day one prep book is going. I mean, the prep book right now, the day one workbook is also released because I am. As the day goes, I don't want you to have the workbooks beforehand. I want you to get what you're supposed to get for that day and not try to move ahead because I need you to focus on the lesson that was taught. So day one workbook is now released, so you can get day one and print it out, and you can use that to go along with me during class. And the prep work is so that you can get an idea of what it is that you want to do, your characters, your branding, what's the aesthetic, all of those things. So you're not sitting there like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You got to know everything. So I created the book so that you can be prepared, and also the workbook so you can follow along. So all of that will be available to you. So yes, go in, sign up, and go on ahead and do the prep work. Okay. Do the prep work. Miss Tracy says she can't wait for class. I can't wait for class today. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. This girl is on fire. Hey, this girl is on fire. Good morning, KD Bliss Glow, and thank you so much for becoming a member of our YouTube crew. I am so appreciative and thankful. Welcome. And remember, if you are a member of the YouTube crew and you purchased your seat for the class, you're going to get an exclusive class. Not to mention you got an exclusive discount, but you're going to get an exclusive class. So, yeah. Good morning, Tia. Girl, I was thinking about you the other day. Good morning, Tia. Good morning. I hope all is well. Let me know what's going on. How you doing this amazing morning? Yes. Woohoo! Thank you for becoming a member. Yes. Welcome, light and sweet. Yes, and yes. Congratulations, Nikki. Thank you, Martini. Yes. Welcome to the coffee club. Yes, let's get into this coffee club. Doing well this morning. Yes, and yes. And this is why you need to celebrate your wins. You need to celebrate with people who are happy for you. Even if they ain't happy for you, listen, I'm going to be happy for myself. You could be miserable and whatever. Go find you some more. I forgot who sent me something like that. It might have been Jews. Be miserable. Find some people that are going to be miserable with you so y'all could be miserable together. Don't try to dampen my parade. Don't try to bring your clouds to my sunshiny day. Keep your clouds and your days to yourself, and let me keep mine to mine. I don't have Shopify. Is it being sent via email? As soon as you it's the email confirmation. It should be right in there. It should be right in there. Your login. How did you log in with as a guest, or did you log in as yourself? Thank you. Love you back. She said, I'm so excited. Yes, I'm so excited. Yes, ma'am. I'm off the rest of the week, so I could tap in. Hey, let's get it. Let's go. All right, y'all. So listen. This is what we're going to talk about today. We're talking about breaking up with the old you because listen, y'all served your time. It's time to break up with the old you, right? You gotta let her go. You gotta let her go. All right. So yesterday we were talking about, do your habits match your hopes, right? Because we have these goals, but we don't have the work ethic to match it. And so we got to do some things. We got to do some moving around. Some things got to happen. Some shaking's got to happen, right? So we got to replace busy work with habits that's going to move the needle. We got to replace busy work with habits that are going to move the needle, okay? We have to schedule our goals, not just tasks, right? Of course you could be busy with a bunch of stuff that don't have nothing to do with anything. You know what I'm saying? Of course you could be busy doing that. But what's going to help you get to the next level? What's going to help you get to the next level you? What's that? What's that look like? What does those habits look like? What do you need to do? What do you need to learn? Who do you need to be connected with? You need to be in those rooms. How can you get into those rooms? It's time for you to start opening your eyes, opening your ears, and get them boots on the ground. Oh, 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 I got my boots on the ground. It's time for you to get them boots on the ground and start moving, right? Track progress, not perfection. Remember I said, Les Brown said, practice and practice makes progress, not perfection. Okay, doesn't make perfect. Okay, so the last thing is to set boundaries with your old self. You got to tell yourself, girl, I'm sick of you. Listen, bro, I'm sick of you. I'm sick of you. I can't take you with me. I love you and I'm gonna let you go in love, but I can't take you with me. Not into this new season. This new season requires me to do different things. And since this new season is requiring me to do different things, I've got to let you go. Desire says I should, but I say no. No. I don't know why that just popped into my head. But listen, you got to let it go. Right? And remember, can't have what you expect and desire the opposite. So if the old you is desiring playing small and the new you wants you to live out loud and bold and bright, guess what? We got to let the playing small go so we can live bold and bright. Right? We got to let it go so we can live bold and bright. Right? I got it. Let's go. April said, this is right on time for me. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. All right. So I shared with y'all me and my mindset, and I had to switch it. And like I said, this was something this is a win for me, having that conversation and finding that the class is sold out. You know what I'm saying? It's a win for me doing it here live, because it would have been different had I, something happened beforehand and I'm like, oh yeah, well, I sold out before, but doing it here, you get to see you didn't get to see it because you just heard it, right? You get to hear the real reaction of it actually happened and how the mindset shift made a difference, right? You get to actually see that. So we're going to keep the momentum going, and we're going to be talking about why we need to break up with the old self, because the old self is not serving us. Say break up in the chat. Somebody put break up in the chat, please and thank you. Please and thank you. We have to realize that we outgrown that person and we have to move on. We have to move on. We've outgrown it, and it's time for us to step into our big girl shoes, big girl panties, big boy drawers, whatever you want to say. And it's time for us to step into the new us. It's time for you to put on the different shoes. It's time for you to put on your corporate suit, or it's time for you to put on your blazer, or whatever it is that looks like for you. It's time for you to shift into that person. It's time for you to shift in that, and you have to let go of what's not holding and what's not serving you. Right? You have to break up with your old self. You should be sick of yourself. If you're not getting the results that you want, you should be sick of yourself, and not sick of yourself and saying, oh yeah, I'm sick of me, and then I'm gonna keep on doing the same thing. No, you need to be sick of yourself. You need to be so sick that you do something drastic. You need to be so sick of yourself that you are going to make changes. You know when people be like, I am so fed up, and they cut all their hair off, that's where you need to be. Right? You need to do something drastic. It's going to happen. You don't know what you want to look like when you cut your hair you cut all your hair off, but you're doing a big old chop because this is a new this is a new time for you, and you are becoming something different. This is you dropping things, you shedding the weight, you're shedding layers, all of those things. Wherever you have fear when you're getting into that, I don't know what that's going to look like. I don't know what I'm going to be, but you're bold with it, right? Whatever it is, I accept it and I move forward. Whatever it is, I accept it, I shed it, I let it go, and I move forward. Right? Break up with your old self. Break up with your old self. It's not wrong. Right? The old you served you for the time that it needed to. Everything you got from that, everything that you've got from the old you served you, right? But now that you know better, you do better. Now, here I go with my little hope quotes. But now that you know better, now that you want something different, Every level you, and you're going to hear me say this all the time, every level you requires a different it's different experience, right? Every next level requires a new level you. And so you have to be prepared for the things that come with that, right? So what does that mean for you? Like I said, does that mean that you're going to take some new classes? Does that mean that you're going to get a new mentor? Does that mean that you're going to get some coaching? Does that mean that you're going to do some reading? Does that mean that you're going to do some meditating and some more praying and some more letting God lead your life kind of thing? It doesn't mean that you're going to get into new friend circles. Doesn't mean that you have to be at different kinds of events so that you can start networking. What does that mean for you, right? And what does that life look like? If you start getting yourself into those spaces with that type of energy, you know that, okay, it's not hard for me to do. It's not hard for me to get here. I just need to do what's required of me in order to be in those places and spaces, right? Let me know if y'all feel me in the chat. Let me know if y'all feel me in the chat. The old you isn't wrong. It served you, but it is not going to serve you for that next level. So she can't go with you. You gotta let her go. You gotta let him go. They can't go. They gotta stay. They gotta go back there. Right? And another thing that I want to say is that when you're growing, it requires grief. Right? This is what they say when you become a Christian, right? They say that you got to die to your old self to be the new self. When you are losing weight, you cannot have those same old habits with your big back self. And don't nobody get offended because, girl, if you know, you know. You can't have those same habits trying to slim down and be healthy. You know what I'm saying? You've got to change some things. That person can't come into this. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is that you're doing, you can't be that same person. If you weren't a mother and then, you were out in the streets, out in the clubs every night, hitting the clubs Monday through Friday, nobody doing that, but hitting the clubs Monday through Friday, drinking, smoking, carrying on, and then you have this baby and now all of a sudden you got to be a mother. That person can't come to your motherhood, right? So you've got to think the new you requires something different. And so different don't mean wrong. It just means that it's different. And it just means that you're changing into something that is going to help you in the long run be the person that you say that you want to be. Right? So you have to break up with your old self. Goals, long-term objective, broad and impactful, achieved over weeks or years, requiring tasks for completion. Tasks are specific short-term actions supporting goal achievement. Thank you, Sheila from BA. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. Break up with your old self. I sound like your therapist. Hey, go me. He told me if I can see the thing wrong, why am I still doing it? Period, because it's habit, it's comfort. We know the outcome in the old us, and so we're good with that because we know what's gonna come from that, right? The unexpected, we get a little apprehensive about the unexpected. We get a little bit like, I don't know with the unexpected. And so we have to just get comfortable with being uncomfortable. We got to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. And we need to accept that every new level is going to require a new level you. And that new level you is going to look a whole lot different from the old one, right? So that's the next one. The next one is that your future self is waiting. Your future self is waiting for you to arrive. It's like those movies when you see, the blast from the past and the future self. It's like, welcome, we've been waiting for you. Or when you see those movies and the ancestors, it's like they waiting for you to come into yourself, right? Y'all, you waiting to come into yourself. The new you is waiting and saying, girl, what you was waiting for, brother, what you was waiting for, let's go. What have you been waiting for? We've been waiting for you to arrive. We were wondering when you were going to get it. We were patient with your path. We was wondering when you were going to get it. You were going to be done with that and sick of yourself so that we can move to this new you, so that you can see all of the glory and all of these wonderful things that's going to come with this new you. Yes, it's going to be some trials and tribulations, and no, it ain't going to be easy, but yes, you are going to be able to make it through, right? We've been waiting for you. We've been waiting for you. And so you got to let it go. You got to let go of that baggage in anything, the baggage from anything, relationships, baggage from, whatever is not serving you. It's time for you to let it go. It's making you heavy. It's making you heavy. It's making you heavy and it's clouding your vision. Dr. Nikki, how much are your rates? Come on, Dr. Nikki. What if I got my doctorate, y'all? Y'all call me Dr. Nikki. Listen, Dr. Nikki, how much are your rates? This coffee chat is better than therapy. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. I'm just, I'm being led by the spirit. I say, what I'm feeling. So, I'm glad you like it though. I'm glad you like it. So you can't elevate and stay comfortable at the same time. That's just, it's not something that could happen, right? You want to elevate, and anything new, anything that requires growth anything that requires change is going to be uncomfortable to you. Even when when you start working out and everything, your body starts to get sore, it's going to be discomfort until you get to a place of where it becomes normal to you. And then after it becomes normal, you got to teach your body to get to that next level, right? And I'm not saying that next level is becoming a bodybuilder, but now your body is used to performing in a certain way. Now you got to start switching it up a little bit so that it's not going to get too comfortable. You know what I'm saying? You got to switch it up. Something is going to only work for so long. And then it's going to you're going to have to start to do something different, right? This is one of the things that I was learning, like with Metame. Metame is like a fitness coach, life coach. She's all of that, right? And if y'all don't know who Metame is, that's Tony of Me Time Coffee. We call her Metame. And she was saying, okay, so every morning I was getting on the bike, right? And she was like, okay, so what's your, how many calories are you burning? How long are you on the bike, right? And so it started to be the same. And so she was like, okay, so now we're going to have to incorporate different things. You got that down. You got your stamina together. So now we're going to have to start incorporating different things into your routine because your body is getting used to it. So you burning the same amount of calories. You're on the bike for the same amount of time. Now we got to introduce something. So maybe we're going to introduce impact workouts on the bike. So you know what I'm saying? Like maybe we're going to start doing those type of things, those HIIT exercises in between of you riding the bike, so it can change up the pattern, right? And so we've got to do the same thing with ourselves. We know that once you get to that level, okay, I feel good here. You don't want to get to the place where you're complacent and you're coasting. You want to get to that place and say, okay, well, what's next for me? What else can I do? Where else can I go? Right. And one thing that I want to share with you as well is I was listening to it was a while ago when B. Simone was doing her, I think it was her manifest journal or it was her lip gloss. It might have been both, right? It might have been both. And her goal was to become a millionaire. And so once she became the millionaire, she said she wished that she had more goals set, but after that, because that was kind of like where it capped, and then the desire just started dropping. So you got to always desire bigger and better for yourself. Somebody put bigger and better in the chat, please. Bigger and better in the chat, please, and thank you. Please and thank you. Bigger and better. So yes, you want to achieve that goal, and you don't want to overlook it and play it small, like, oh yeah, I did it, but I got to get to this. You don't want to do that, but you do want to make sure that the desire to keep on achieving don't drop off because you hit something and now you just complacent and now there's nothing left to do. You know what I'm saying? So you always want the goal to be something that is something you could work towards, right? Bigger and better in the chat, please. And thank you. So I want to ask you all a question. And it can be a one-word answer because I know you all are at work or moving. But what part of your old self are you still holding on to, even though you've outgrown it? And that goes to what Larry was saying about his therapist said, right? If you know that you're doing these things wrong, why are you still doing it, right? What part of your old self are you still holding on to, even though you've outgrown it? Put it in the chat. One more time. What part of your old self are you still holding on to, even though you've outgrown it? Let me know in the chat. Lack of confidence. Got it. What else? Some you holding on to, gotta let it go. Gotta let it go. You have to, because it's no longer serving you. These habits, procrastination, perfection, not serving you, right? Being in the wrong environments, not serving you. Not serving you. Speaking to yourself with stinking thinking, not serving you. Not living without expectation. Well, I don't want to say living without expectation, because sometimes it can work for you, but not valuing yourself, your skills, your time, things like that. What is one part of your old self that you're still holding on to, even though you've outgrown it? Perfectionism, fear of failing, and overthinking. Overthinking, yes, overthinking is a doozy. The overthinker, you listen. I'm thinking of all of these things as, what's that movie with the feelings? Is it called Feelings? What's that movie with the little colorful feelings? That's what I'm thinking of, these things that are holding us back. These old habits, I'm thinking of them as those little feelings in the movie with the colorful things. What are those things called? What is that movie called, y'all? I see the little people. I just don't know what they're called. Or the little puppet things. I don't know what they're called. But if you have kids, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. But this is how I'm seeing these habits. Like the overthinker needs to, it's like I don't even know what color an overthinker would be. But just think about it. That's gotta go. That overthinker has got to go. That procrastinator is another character. It's got to go, right? Or just look at you in that manner. It's got to go. Whatever is, look at things that are undesirable to you and like, ew, I don't like it. That's what that habit is. And that's how you got to think about it and let that thing go. Inside Out. Yes, that's the movie. Thank you. That is the movie. This is what I'm seeing with the habits. We got to let those things go. These are all part of who we are as a person, as a whole, and we got to start dropping them things off. They got to go to the grandparents' house. They got to go to their friend's house. Matter of fact, they got to move out. They got to go to where they got to go, because they can't live in this body anymore, because this body is going somewhere else. So yes, putting myself last, absolutely. Overthinking big time. Yes, yes, yes. I snuck back on for a second. Inside Out. That's the movie. The easy excuses of blaming others for me not being where I want to be. And time management. Ooh, time management is oh my goodness, Larry, good thing you said that. Time management for me. What? Listen, time management for me is humongous. It's like Snuffleupagus. Y'all remember? Y'all remember Snuffleupagus from Sesame Street? That's how big my time management thing is that gotta go. Because oh my gosh, my time management skills is horrible. And again, I could use the excuse I work best under pressure, or I could do this under pressure. But I could work good under pressure, but that don't mean that I'm working efficiently under pressure. The job gets done because it has to get done. It don't get done to the best of my ability. It gets done to the best that I in that time frame. That's how that job gets done. That's how that job gets done. And time management, and being mad about not being taught life skills when I was younger. Listen, we can't go back to that. We can't. We can't, we can say what people haven't done and what we didn't get and how our cars are so bad and all these things. And I don't have everybody else's life. So I can't say, well, it's easy for me. And you know what I'm saying? It should be easy for you. I'm definitely not saying that, but I'm saying as adults, we have got to, I don't even want to say forgive, because listen, I'm not that person. But you gotta say it's okay for you to start moving into yourself, because you can't hold on to that happened and life still goes on. And so now we gotta find a way to cope. We gotta find a way to move on. We got to find a way to leave that behind and say, I can't allow that to get into what I'm doing right now. I can't allow that to be on me. I didn't have it. And so since I didn't have it, I got to do better. Since I didn't have it, I gotta do different things. Right. When, one thing that I do say is when people have stuff going on in their lives, you either do this exact same or you do the total opposite, right? And in my family, there's certain people when I was younger, we had a party family, right? And not my generation, but my mother's in behind hers, right? And so my mother does not drink and do all of that stuff because she want to be able to fully be, pay attention to what's going on and the partying and all of that. She totally does the opposite. She don't want nobody else drinking. We should be calling us alcoholics and drunks if you have a drink around her. I'm like, from a drink, Mom? Are you kidding me? Because she don't drink, you know what I'm saying? Because of her, her past. So I'm like, you either do the total opposite or you're going to do the same. But you got to make sure that whatever it is that you do, you got to let it go. You got to let it go because it's not serving you. As an adult, right from wrong, right? You know what you want to do. You know what your outcome is. You know how you want to live your life. And so, yes, that's all of those things may have been wrong, but they all, and then you got to switch the mindset again. Here we go with the mindset shift, right? Now you got to switch it. All of those things made you who you are. Because yes, you might not have had a life like somebody else, but they made you who you are. And the person that you are, to me, just listening to you speak and things like that, you seem like a good guy to me. And I don't really know you, but from your energy, it seemed pretty good. You seem like you take care of your family. It seems like you are a good father and a good husband. So all of those things made you into the person that you are. And without them, who knows what you would have been? You may have been better. You may have been worse. We don't know. Right. And so we have to say that everything that happened to me in my past, and let me tell you something, there's some things, right? But you have to just be like, all of those things made me who I am. And this is how I'm going to move differently in my future. I'm not going to allow this to be the thing for my kids or my family or whatever. I've got to be able to make a conscious decision as an adult to move differently because I don't want anybody else to ever feel like I felt. I don't want anybody else to ever, you know what I'm saying? And that is how you moving forward. That is how you moving forward. Let me see. Melissa says fear of success. Got it. Gotta let it go. I started forgiving my family. They did the best they could. And then you got to think about that too. People going to do the best they could with what they got. Everybody is learning as they go. None of us got it together. Not one of us. Everything that we do every day is going to be a new experience because we never lived that day before. We've never lived that day before. So every single thing we do is going to be new. Yes, you may have been like even motherhood and fatherhood. You could have been a mother and father before, but when the first time happened, you learning everything, even though you looking at, other people and seeing what they do and reading books and seeing how it happens. Everything is going to be a brand new experience for you because you've never done it before. And just because somebody said it worked for them, don't mean that it's going to work for you. And just because it worked for one child, don't mean it's going to work for all your children. You won't have to speak to them different, learn them different. Everything is going to be different. Everything that you do is a new experience from every minute. I don't care where you are in life. Every minute is going to be a new experience because you've never lived that minute before. You've never lived that second before. You know what I'm saying? You've never lived it before. So everything is going to be brand new for you. Okay? Things are better left unsaid until it's understood. Okay? Listen. How to reach you via email to run a few things by you for your opinion. You can either DM me. You could DM me, or we could book a coaching session. So DM me on Instagram, Bubble Babes University, and yep, that's how you can contact with me. I had a terrible childhood foundation. I had to constantly remind myself, if anyone is in Christ, he or she is a new creation. Yes, new creation. 2 Corinthians 5:17. Listen, you got to think. We've never done this before. And it's okay. It's okay, people. It's okay to have had. It's not right, but it's okay. That's Whitney Houston quote. No, I'm just joking. But it's not right, the things that happen. But we got to think, just like Larry said, people did the best. They did the best they could with what they had, right? They may not have had anything. Their childhood may have been rough. Their parents may not have given. You know what I'm saying? And so you got to think about it. And we think just because it's us, things should be changed. You know, I should have made that person change. This person should have changed because I'm here. And, you know, they should have automatically flipped the switch and became a mother, and flipped the switch and became a father. That don't happen like that. It don't, because they don't know better, so they can't do better. And even if they know better, they decided that they didn't want, they wanted to still be this person that they were, right? And then that's on them, not on you. Listen, I have to start forgiving the past and forgiving others. Time heals. Yep. And at least do it for yourself, because you reliving these moments and these times, and you giving these things power. And again, I don't want to speak from, you know, I don't know your pain, I don't know your past, I don't know your trauma, I don't want to speak from there, but I'm just saying, do you want to keep reliving it, or do you want to move on? Because we still live in life, and we still got to figure out what we're doing. And again, like I said, every new minute is going to be something different, because you've never lived this before, right? Tomorrow is a new day. And if you want that new day to be different, guess what? Be different. That's it. You want tomorrow to be a better day for you, then make it better. I say all the time, you owe it to nobody to be the old version of yourself. You owe it to nobody. What people know and what they want to put on you, that's on them. You don't know the new me. And if you don't want to be attached to that, then let that thing, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got to. Let it go. You don't have to. You don't owe it to nobody to be the old version of yourself. You want to be new, you could be new today. You want to be new, you could be new tomorrow. You want to wait until next month and be new then, be new next month. Totally up to you. Totally up to you. Meeting time. Have a good day, everyone. Please hit the like button. Thank you so much, Big Meech. Thank you. All right, Dr. C. Yes. DM me. The math still ain't math. What? It takes a second to hit. Y'all, listen, if y'all didn't hit the like button and y'all got me talking all this time, all I asked y'all for was a like, and y'all can't give me a like. Listen, I'm going to need y'all to hit the like. All right. So this is the last thing. We're going to end the show with this, right? If the next level version of yourself, like, let's think about what the next version looks like. Is it the billionaire you? Is it the boss babe you? Is it the whatever that thing looks like? Is it the franchisee? Whatever that new you looks like. If your new level version of you were watching you right now, what would they clap for? If they're watching this version of you, your new level, what would they clap for? Let me know in the chat. What would they clap for? I would say, let me go first while I wait for you all to give me your answers. I would say that my new level, you would be clapping at the fact that I am shifting my mindset. I am expecting greater. I'm expecting to do the work, even if it's hard. My new self will be clapping for me for that, because those things are going to take me to the next version. It's going to get me closer to my next level me. So what would the next level version of yourself, if they were watching you, what would they clap for you? Is there anything that you're doing currently that your new level self would be like, girl, you doing that? You doing that, man. You doing that. Let's get it. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. What would the new level you be clapping at? Let me know in the chat. My next level me would be happy that I am trying to, and I don't want to say trying because I want to not use that so as a matter of fact, but switching how I'm thinking, right? Elevating, making new connections. My new level me would be extremely happy with the new connections that I'm making, and moving confidently too. Moving confidently and moving confidently in the skills that I am developing. Yes, my new self would be so proud, because let me tell you something. Yesterday, when I was doing what I was doing, I was coming up with so many ideas of what services I could be providing. I felt good about it. I felt good about the fact that everybody was, and it's not about validation from other people, but just that other people uh, enjoyed and loved what I was doing made me feel so much better. Like this is something that could be something big. And I felt it in my spirit. I felt it when I was, just doing all of the things. I was like, yeah, I think I'm in the pocket right now. I think I'm in the pocket where this is about to pop. This is about to pop for me. And if it pops for me, it's gonna pop for everybody. You know what I'm saying? And so I think my new version of me would be clapping at that I'm moving confidently in my skills, that I'm moving confidently in myself. Because let me tell y'all another full transparency moment. I've always felt, and because this is not where I was naturally going with my goals, I wanted to have a company and I wanted to, sell my products and do the things, not so much have a morning show, not so much be a coach, not so much be a teacher. Those are not the things that I was looking to do. Right. And so all of these skills and all of these things were just coming to me. So I was always unsure about what I was going to do with these things, because I'm like, I don't know where I'm going with this. I just knew that I was being obedient and I was moving into taking the next right step and the next right step, or just the next step that seemed like it was the next right step for me. And sometimes them steps are not the right step, but though because of those steps, I was able to see something different. Right. And so to see that, and then I'm like, well, I don't know where it's going, and I never felt like I was qualified because I didn't go to school for this. I don't have a degree for doing what I'm doing. I just had my life experience, and I always thought, is this enough? Is my life experience enough? Is my business experience enough? Am I qualified to sit up here and share all of these thoughts and tips and lessons and things like that? Am I qualified? So that has always been a question that loomed over my head. But lately, and not just lately, but beforehand, a little beforehand, I felt like I am really moving where I'm meant to move. I'm moving where I'm meant to move. I'm feeling better about doing what I'm doing. And I know that what I'm doing is helping others. And so I have a different confidence. I have a different confidence now. Right? Because I would look at other people and be like, well, I don't speak like that person. I don't know about, if my message hits like this. I didn't go and I didn't pay somebody to be my coach to teach me how I should speak. I didn't go to pay somebody to teach me how I should deliver or how I should sell or how I should do this. I didn't go to somebody and do that. So I don't know if I'm qualified. And so I would always have those doubts in my mind. And so I share that to say, even if you're feeling something like that, it's time for you to get over yourself, break up with that, and let it go. Because who told me this? I think Cousin said God don't call the qualified. He qualifies those that are called. And so that kind of like resonated with me. And it kind of like, how I'm always saying, so if you saying you got a gift on the inside of you, but yet you don't live in that gift, and you don't operate in that gift, and you don't share it with the world, are you saying that God made a mistake? And so that got me to thinking, like, if you have it and you're sharing it, maybe you're meant to do it. And so I moved with that kind of confidence. And I took a long way around to say that my new version, my new level me would be clapping for my confidence. I took a long way around. Let me see what I'm missing. Jules said, my new self would be learning how to create boundaries. Yes, that's another thing. I don't create concrete boundaries. Like my wall be moving from here, it be teeter-tottering. I need to set my boundaries and focus on what and who is important. Absolutely agreed. Larry says, stepping up and not being comfortable with just making it, facing every challenge and not being a stereotype. That's period. Okay. And breaking the generational bondage of our family, bondage our family has carried since my great grandparents. Listen, if you got to be the person that break the chains, then you the person that break the chains. Okay. I've got to go. All right, Miss Lois, I'll see you later. I'll see you tonight. We're about to get off anyway because we are 3 minutes over. I need to forgive others from my past, learn from mistakes, and plan for a great future. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Create the vision, make it plain. Okay. Miss Kim said, I can see the difference in your mind shift, Nikki. Thank you, Miss Kim. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You better thank a union member. Let's end it with that.
You better thank a union member.
You better thank a union member. So with that being said, y'all, thank you so much for rocking with me today. I hope today was valuable. I hope something that I said resonated with you. You don't got to take everything and apply everything, but I just hope whatever stuck out to you for what you need for today stuck, and you're going to move differently moving forward. And if you are taking a class tonight, don't forget to do your prep work. Class is sold out, y'all. Sold it out. I sold it out. No. Class is sold out. What else do I want to say? Make sure that you follow me on all social media. If you're not subscribed yet, I don't even know what you're waiting for. Especially if you listen to this long and you didn't subscribe, y'all. Hit the notifications bell so you can be notified when we go live. We go live Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for Coffee with Nikki, your daily cup of information and inspiration. As you said, today is June 10th Eve. June 19th Eve. And what else do I want to say? That is it. If you are a member of the community, make sure that the community, if you're not a member of the community, sign up. And if you are, sign in, and then you'll be able to get some information. I actually got to put some stuff in the community. I'm probably going to put that the quote from Myron Golden in there because I think that's dope. And I might even put I think I am. I'm going to put that video of him speaking about it yesterday because he went live and I caught it. So with that being said, y'all, I will talk to y'all later. Oh, that was quick, Miss Lois. I will talk to you all later. Thank you so very much for rocking with me. That is it. Here goes my long goodbyes because I have them. I will talk to you all later. Bye.